There was one that I hate with a burning passion, so early March 1st, I became an assassin. I burned down their house, I kidnapped them in the dark of night, I tied them up, never to be found. But on the next day, their best friend came, and she brought him justice, the man that I hate. She took her car and ran me over in the rosy morn of my favorite day. The day I was born, she ran me over. She was an actor and called 911. She said she was driving to California to see her mother, who lived in a house by the sea. The police believed her deceiving plight. A wonderful actor was she. Now, to this day, my mangled remains rest in a coffin a few feet below. Was it two or was it three? Ever since, every rosy morn and every pitch black night, I ask myself, why, just why? For that night, the hateful night where I let my spite hypnotize me, I sealed my fate, karma dealt her hand, and now beside the man who trusted me, the man I hated, the man who unknowingly started this fire the moment he asked me, why do you wear a hijab? A hijab is the most useless of things, for I did not realize that I am from a religion where women must wear a covering, a hijab if you will, where its people are called Muslims, and when we pray we face the Makkah, and my killer, the man's only sister, who was his best friend, killed me for killing, killed me for her bias. But most of all, she killed me for the same reason I killed. She killed me for revenge.
That was great. I love that poem. Yeah, thanks for reading it. I think it has the quality of a riddle. It feels like a riddle almost, especially till the end where it seems to kind of solve its own mystery. But at the beginning, when it's kind of repeating itself, the man that I hate, then the character, the excuse me, the speaker announces herself to be dead at one point. So she's like speaking from the grave, but then she's speaking on behalf of a religion. Anyway, I thought it was really great. It has some really great turns, a lot of really interesting movement, and I like the kind of riddle quality that it has. Um, it almost has like a noir feel until the yeah, it does have kind of a creepy feel for sure. I think maybe that's what I mean by the noir feel. Until it changes a little bit when it gets more religious and it loses some of that creepiness and it becomes more um maybe kind of more of a commentary than a riddle. But anyway, yeah, I really loved it. I thought it was great. It's probably one of my favorite things you've read in a while, Nova. I like it a lot. The irony comes in many forms. There's definitely dramatic and situational irony. I would say perhaps even I would have to read it again or see it on the page, but perhaps even some verbal irony. I'm not sure. In other words, how
I'll
sincere.
share screen. I'll share screen.
Okay, yeah, it's
These are
it's
the only verbals.
it's hard to know yeah, how sincere the speaker of the poem is, and so that's something that can contribute to verbal irony. If the speaker says something that is maybe kind of like indirect or backhanded or obfuscating, that could be a kind of verbal irony. What is your name? And my killer, the man's only sister, who is his best friend, killed me for killing. Yeah, so there's some irony. That would be the kind of situational irony in the poem. Yeah, it was really great. I love the repetition. The language is really strong. That's great. Thanks a lot, Nova, for sharing.
Welcome.